Okay. Not sure what happened there. It was still showing broadcasting. I'm going to take this moment to go AFK for just a second. Yep, apologies for that. I don't know what happened. Like I said, I was still broadcasting in my software. I just reset it. I don't know if it was Twitch side or if it was the broadcaster. Anyway, if you missed it, he's got a fleet of 6 heavies and 5 lights up here, so I'm bringing my heavies back from exploration duty. And we're going to tackle his fleet, try to put his navy out of the war. Okay, rapidly approaching our next idea group. One in the admin area, I think. We'll see. We're gonna go attack that stack. That's the bulk of his army there. Welcome to those who have just joined. As we tackle the nation of Hindustan, for those who haven't been with us before. Hindustan was successfully formed in our last session, and we're in the expansion process now. Just got involved in a coalition war against Ayathaya here, who's gotten quite big at the expense of some of our neighbors. Catch them in a pincher here. Nowhere to run, guys. See, he's tech level 10. So, we're equal tech level. Militarily. See if I can cut off his route of retreat here. Meantime, his fleet is up there. Let's see if our fleet's ready to... Yep, ready enough. Fleets together and we'll grab his fleet as well. Really? Not gonna break. There we go. Did not expect him to be retreating to the west. I'm not sure where Cyber is tonight. My diplomatic advisor is currently, I think, still at work. He's on and off. My military advisor, Cyber, is, I expected to be here by now, but I haven't seen him yet, so... Two of my three advisors are incommunicado at the moment. Okay. Takes them down to a total of 5,000 men. And this is a coalition war, so we can't piece out of it separate. Oris is the war leader, so we're at their mercy as far as piecing out of this war. Okay, this has rapidly become the battle of the two nations for India. If we can force a naval battle here, we'll be in good shape. Captured one extra heavy ship, one transport. Yeah, let me check. I just downloaded the new version of XSplit, and I think it reset all my options. So I will check that here momentarily. Thanks for pointing that out. No, this one was a relatively easy startup, much easier than my Naples startup, to be honest. My Naples startup starting under the personal union with Aragon, which lasted for 50 years. Kind of had my hands tied in that one. This one was actually fairly easy, startup-wise. Plenty of early expansion. A lot of 1 and 2 province nations here that you could make quick claims on. We picked this out as a group, I guess it was about a week ago now, because I think I started it on Thursday. Wednesday night we gathered together, the people who had been following my 2 earlier saves with Portugal and Naples. I had randomly generated 10 starting nations across 5 start times based on the random nation generator on the main menu start screen. My 3 advisors that I had picked out then chose randomly one of those, each chose one of those 10. No, they're pretenders. Anyway, my 3 advisors each randomly selected one of the 10 that I had generated, and then the channel voted on the 3 remaining choices. And Vijayanagar was the start nation here. Started with 6 or 7, 8 provinces in the Southern Territory here, and we took it off from there. No, Norway wasn't one of the 10 options. The 3 came. The final 3 came down to Vijayanagar, Dai Viet, which is OPM over here, and East Friesland. We can't see it up there. East Friesland is an OPM up in the on the coast of the Northern Europe. VJ, welcome back, Synaptic. I've got a couple things for you to take a gander at when you get a chance. Ah, is that what it was? I thought you were still at work. Well, I guess you could have been at work. Taking a nap at work is not beyond the call of duty. Yeah, Hindustan was, Hindustan's the only option we had as far as forming anything. Anyway, right now we're in a coalition war against Ayutthaya. Orissa declared the war to take back one of their territories. We've just crushed their 20,000 man army. They've still got some roaming up there, and we've also destroyed their fleet, or at least beat it back. We did destroy it. Captured a couple of their ships. Something for you to consider. I don't know if we can do it right now. Well, we can't do it right now. We're at war. We could grab an alliance with the Zhou dynasty up there in China. We had the relations for it. Once we get out of this war, we still have the relations to grab a alliance with the Zhou. I have to let you think about that for a bit, Synaptic. Currently, we're still allied with Delhi, Persia. Personal union with Kathiawar, and we have Kadesh as a vassal. Yeah, but anybody that they're going to be going to war with isn't going to be I mean, they're going to be fighting the Ming mostly. I don't know who's going to actually come out on top of this one, but whichever Chinese dynasty comes out on top over here would be nice to have a friend over there. You can see we've built up our treasury quite a bit. Took some from the Timurids, took some from the Swahili in 2 different wars. Got our first manufactory built. What do you think about having an extra diplomat? We can afford a embassy now. Think an extra diplomat would aid your capabilities there? Okay. Consider it done. Okay, let's see. Temples. Build some of those. What do they cost? They cost diplomatic power, so we'll limit those a little bit. The 1.6 provinces out of the way for now. It's time to go crush a wandering unit up there. 17,000 troops or 7,000 troops. Okay, as soon as we're out of this war, we'll go ahead and do that. That's his entire army in those 2 units there. It's mountainous terrain, isn't it? Hills, plains, jungle. And these guys aren't oh, they are a vassal. Never mind. Forgot we took that step. If I grabbed any of these territories up here, they'd certainly be candidates to sell to them. We won't be going back to war with them for a short time. Where's the Navy at? There it is. Gonna try to lure... Oh, there they come. I was gonna say, gonna try to lure their Navy out. Oh, that would get rid of the that would get rid of the overextension, not the expansion, right? I would think you'd still have the aggressive expansion penalty, but you certainly wouldn't have the overextension because you don't have the territory. Okay. What's their colony doing? 1/6 of the way done. Once that colony gets to over 600, I'm going to grab another cheap one with no native problems. See if we grab any ships here. I grabbed another heavy ship. What's our naval force limit at? 33 of 38. So we could steal 3 more ships safely. Or 5 more ships safely, I mean. Sign of the Europeans yet? Or again? Yeah, we could grab this one. It's got no aggressiveness on that. Actually, it might be worth pulling the colonist off this to grab that before one of the westerns do. This will still grow, just not quite as fast. So once that colony yeah, it's in reach. I've already sent somebody down there. Said with any luck, one of the westerns will settle the territory next to us. Yep. Yeah, with any luck, one of the Western European nations will settle next to us. Nope, phone call. Stand by for a minute. Okay, so where were we? Oh yeah, we're heading over to intercept his... Well, they're certainly brave. Foolish, but brave, my vassals. You guys hurry up and finish your siege so we can end this war? Can't move there. He's moving to an area I can't get to. I guess I have to wait till he engages down there. Oh, I've got it on slow speed since I was eating. Oh, gain power or lose our... Well, we don't want to lose our Inquisitor. We need him right now. We'll gain a little bit of power there. There we go. He finally caught his army. This siege is almost over. Okay, so it's not in this war this time? Oh, they left the coalition too. There's his fleet. I'll come out wherever you are. Want some more free ships. It's being sieged by somebody here. Tangao. They finally finished the siege. Where does fleet go? His fleet fled. Probably into the Gulf of Siam again. Oh, he's gonna go a place I can't go, isn't he? Yep. Damn you. "104 colonists on our primary colony." Okay, I'm not going to chase him any further than... Yeah, there's his fleet. Yeah, he's ducking in and out of territory I can't get to, so we're going to go back home. Just about finished re-sieging that territory. I haven't looked at rebels recently. Let's see. If we can give them something to think about. Oh, we lost an advisor. The Naptic? Who do you want to replace your advisor with? Fell asleep again, I think. Punjab, Persia. That's probably what I'll choose, but I'll wait till he actually is here to make the choice. Not in a huge hurry yet. There we go, re-siege complete. Synaptic, you there? It's where the direction he's generally leaned. Keeps ducking into territories I can't go. I was going to try to relieve the siege up there against Kathiawar again. Okay. Evidently he's AFK, or go ahead and do that. You can always ask him later. Hey, Arissa, you need to end this war. Yeah, we're not going to catch him. We're going home. Scoring's still in process of our last two territories, as is the religious conversion, 90%. This is a coalition war. There's no, you can't make any, there's no choice here. Coalition wars, only there's no choice to be had. my war exhaustion at? Still low. No big deal there. Overextension will be gone here in short time. These two here are being cored. I think our rebels had some effect, or they're in a second war. Nope, they're in a second war. And the zoo is in this war. In that second war. Come on, Norsa. Spices and Saram. That's good. More spices. Just what we needed. Spices there. $78 a year. Another advisor died. My military advisor was a +2 advisor too. We can't do much until this war's over, and we can't get out of this war. Where is... He still has 16,000 men somewhere. If his navy came out, we could play with his navy. Ming and Zub pieced out white peace, so those two have had some border friction. Ming and Manchu are fighting, so all three the main dynasties are fighting. Okay, we've completed our religious conversion of one of the territories. I don't know if we can convert this one yet or not. Let's see. Nope, progress of 0 still. Oops. Yeah, didn't mean to do that. Call him back. Okay, serfs moving out of the provinces to the capital. Loses tax base in Ceylon, gain a tax base in VJ, loses stability. Increase Surdom. How long does that last? 20 years worth. Okay, we're at peace again. Orissa got their territory back, +1. Okay. So we are back at peace. Put our trade ships back out. Gained ourselves a couple more heavy ships in that. Okay, that'll get our trade solidified again. Okay, colonies. Okay, we wanted to get our alliance with the zoo. See if we still can. We're a little bit shy. Oh, they can't afford another diplomatic relation at the moment. War prevented us from grabbing that one. That's fine, we'll get it when we can. We'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, that's been in and out of play. So, Ayutthaya is going to be carved up pretty well after this series of wars. See, colonists are 30% and better. We're about cord with our second one. See if Nepal calls us into this war against Orissa. We're currently truced with Orissa, so at least I think we still are. No, we are not. There comes the war call, as expected. No big deal there. I was going to say, really? 19,000 men staring at you and you're going to march into my territory? Really? 9,000 men total. There's 4,000 of them there. We're going to get slaves down in the Cape. This will be a quick war. We won't get anything out of it, I don't think, but the only territory we could theoretically grab would be Bengal Delta. We'll see if we can't grab some gold. Should be able to run over the rest of their army here, like a speed bump. 1,000 down. 4,000 to go. Okay, where's the rest of his army? He's got a couple thousand more. There's only 1,000 of them visible. Is it not just Orissa? Oh, it isn't. It's Bhutan and Zhang as well. Okay. Just in case you think you're going to escape. And we'll just stay there and siege. Okay, more discovery spreading. So we can see the timber starting to take shape. No guy. Still not sure. I saw a reference to Russia earlier, and I still haven't actually seen them on the map yet. So they're up there somewhere. Already formed. Okay, we're going to take our explorers and we're going to head further east. We can afford to, afford to throw up a couple more buildings here, I think. So let's take a look and see what we can do here. We don't have any dry docks yet, so we're going to go ahead and throw a couple of those up. Cost diplomatic power, we have some available. Want one in the home territory, and want one in my island chain for the jump off point to the east. Constables. Have training fields, docks, nice courthouse. Oh, gained 5 prestige. That's always good. Couple temples are costing diplomatic power as well. Okay, that's good enough for now. Iraq converted to Sunni. Oh, what do we have here? Called arms from Persia. What does Persia want now? Delhi? Yep. And we knew that was coming. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, we knew that one was coming. Oops, no, not that one. Let's go ahead and pull these out. We'll keep that one sieging the capital there. That should finish that war off quick enough. Persia actually has a fleet now. Oh my. Oh my. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oman has a major fleet here. How many transports do they have? 14. See if they're going to land on our... I'm going to have to put my fleet to bed. Okay, well, we've got ourselves an actual war here, I think. Where's Oman at? Where'd that Omanese navy go? Gain revolt risk in Garjat, or increase attempts to lose 30 administrative power. Didn't realize I still had some troops over there. Okay. I sure hope Persia was actually ready to fight this war. Yeah, I can't get any troops over there either right now. Don't want any of those territories. But I will get them to revoke core on one of the ones that we gained. Certainly don't want to make Ayutthaya any stronger. Get a little bit out of them. Come on. Persia is here. They have 48,000 troops between them. Most of them are probably Omanese. There's 32,000 over there. I thought I lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more territories. Okay, time to start sieging, I think. Maybe not. He's still building up troops over there. Manpower's starting to take a hit, actually. Take it easy. Thanks for joining us. I'll have the full replay up in it'll probably be 2 or 3 episodes on YouTube probably tomorrow. Yep, that would be this is going to go about an hour longer for those that are still here. And yeah, I will have it posted up on YouTube either tonight or tomorrow morning, so you can continue following along. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out because it got broke up a couple times with the broadcast glitch, but it'll be up there, so you'll be able to catch the end of it if you're interested. Thanks for joining, and thanks for the comments. And I'll be back on tomorrow afternoon about the same time, or maybe just a touch later than I was today. I accidentally sieged Mogadishu. As I retreated out of Bajarteen, I retreated into Mogadishu and sieged it. Go figure. I don't dare try to get my transports over there with any troops, so I don't think. Oman had a huge navy. That's something I'm going to have to watch out for in the future. Speaking of navy, let's throw my explorers out for another round of island hunting. Yeah, if I can. Certainly in the plans. This was Persia's conquest of Khorasan. Reconquest of Khorasan. Interesting. You would think this would have been a war against the Timurids. I don't mind that. At least they're not running around getting eaten up piecemeal themselves. Our colonies are doing really well. Cape is almost complete. Our core is almost done. Of course, the scary thing is he's got a military tech of 14. Ouch. Out-techs me by 4 points. What's Persia's tech? 13. So I certainly don't want to challenge them two on one or even 3 on 1. I might be safe 3 on 1. That's the absolute smallest size I'd want to challenge him with. Not much I can do down there. Not with his fleet floating around. Did Persia lose their army? Nope, they're up there. Let's see if we can get anything out. Get a white piece right now. Need a 10 war score before I can, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get enough of a war score to, press anything, even. Let's see what happens with a few more sieges. Okay, there's another colony complete. Yeah, I just don't know with Oman and Swahili out there that, yeah, I'm slowly getting it, slowly building it up. Rebels weren't what I was after originally. Trying to track down this unit over here. What are you doing up in Timurland land there, Persia? Are you in two separate wars here? You are? Okay. That would be what you're doing up there. Okay, slowly grabbing some war score here against them. Yeah. Where are you going to retreat this time? Yeah, well, I'm gaining sieging provinces quicker than he is, I think. Okay, so there goes their army, at least for now. I wonder what their manpower's like at this point. Can't be good. Okay, he still has 21,000 manpower. I need to replenish some of these troops that I lost in those battles. Getting close to some tech. In fact, there's tech there. That would be our... okay. And I don't think any of my advisors are around at the moment. Can't make any changes there. Okay. As I mentioned in the last session, along the administrative lines, I'm leaning toward economic or innovative. Innovative has the tech cost reduction, recruitment time bonuses, war exhaustion, additional leaders, advisor cost maintenance at the end of it. tax modifier, build cost are the nice things in the economic ideas. If we get innovative early, that 5% tech cost early is pretty beneficial, I think.